This week on the Spotlight, we notice the Bears are improving. Mitch Trubisky getting the job done. And we also notice this week on the Spotlight that fans are having a good time at Reggie's. And we also noticed this week on the Spotlight that a few years back, I was interviewing 3 Cubs at a time. That was kind of an amazing one. And Maglio Ordonez has some interesting thoughts this week. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. I really like Gil Hooley's for trivia night, 3901 West 103rd Street near St. Xavier. So I'm doubling up. I'll be back Friday, September 28th at 8 p.m. and every other Friday after that. Music, movies, TV, sports, and requests. I'll see you at Gil Hooley's. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Benkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays, 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. Lulu's has it all. Italian beef, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, gyros, fish, salads, subs, ribs, at Taylor and Ogden, 2200 West. A great place. Lulu's has what you need. Stop in, check it out, eat there, take it with you. Lulu's, a great, great West Side tradition. So the Bears got off to a good start. Mitch Trubisky, kind of tricky, did a little flip there, and Mr. Burton takes it in. The Bears lead 7-0.
I say the Bears' success based on one thing, the success of Matt Trubisky.
Or Mitch, too.
Is it Matt? What is it?
Mitch, I think.
Mitch?
Trubisky.
He looks like a Matt.
There's a lot of Matts at QB,
okay, fine.
But he's a Mitch.
Okay, Mitch convinced me. Did I say that right?
I want him to convince me, too, that he's a good player.
So Mitch convinced us. So I feel the Bears are going to be good as far as what Mitch convinced us is against us. That's kind of Polish, isn't it?
Almost.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
one other thing. On Monday night, about 6 o'clock, well, what's a very good thing that you enjoy?
Alcohol. After a hard day's work. Oh, and Benkowski at Reggie's. And he didn't pay me to do that.
No.
He just threatened me with a knife poking me in my ribs right now. So, yeah, eat at Benkowski's.
All right, sir. Tell us your name and what you like about the current crop of Bears.
The name is Ken. I like the new start of the Bears, even though we lost with Green Bay. The fact that we have a quarterback that has the potential. I have a lot of confidence in our defense, and I think that we will pan out this year. I think we will.
And the running backs are pretty good.
Running backs are really good. Running back and the kick return, and maybe a potential Devin Hester, the speed. So I got great hopes for him.
Yeah, when a little while ago we were watching, and I think Cohen had a 32-yard punt return, and that gives you some field position then.
Absolutely, and he was aggressive, took his time, he didn't just run. it seemed like he analyzed the field, and I mean, over time, of course, the time you keep doing that, I mean, you can be great. You can be great.
How many games do you think they can win?
I'm gonna say playoffs. I'm gonna say playoffs. I think over the course of games they're gonna mature and the chemistry is gonna get better. So I'm shooting big for them this time.
Just step out. All right, let's get your partner in here. Tell us your name and if you got any favorite Chicago players.
Well, you know what? Right now, I'm just kind of going along with the flow of the game, getting familiar with the players. But I'm kind of an old school Bears player, so I go back to the Walter Payton and the Fridge, those guys. That's when football really was some football to me. So that's kind of the part of football that I appreciate.
That's the only jersey I own, a Walter Payton jersey.
Me as well.
Sweetness.
Yes, absolutely.
Nobody better than that. On the field or off the field.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
Right.
In the second quarter, the Bears defense caused some problems for Russell Wilson. And as a result, the teams traded field goals, but Sebastian Janikowski's was more impressive, 56 yards, 10-3, Chicago Bears. So we're at the half. The Bears lead 10-3. It's an exciting game. And we're talking to fans here at Reggie's. They seem pretty psyched up. Tell us your name and what you think of the game so far.
My name's Mario. The Bears are looking great. Khalil Mack's looking awesome out there. Love the acquisition. You can't be more excited about it. He's looking great.
Anybody on offense that you like?
Yeah, offense. Mitch Trubisky's looking good too. Yeah. No more interceptions though.
But he's escaping the rush.
Yes, he is.
All right, let's continue. Young lady, what's your name and what part of town are you from?
My name is Dreama, and I'm from a suburb of Chicago. Welcome to Chicago, Mr. Mick! Woo!
Which suburb?
Shanahan.
Is that near Joliet?
It is. It's near what? The Big J.
Beautiful. All right, tell us your name and what you like about the Bears.
My name is Mike. I'm from Joliet. The defense is on fire. It's keeping us in the game. Mitch is moving around pretty good. As long as he keeps the interceptions down to a minimum, we'll be okay.
All right, that's well said. You're classic, very bright and sharp Bears fans, and they're getting ready for a big second half. But you don't have to be a Bears fan to appreciate and understand the NFL. We have a Floridian with us today. Tell us your name.
Lori from Florida.
All right. So you told me about an interesting thing that happened to you when I asked you if you were a Miami or a Jacksonville or a Tampa fan. Repeat what you told me.
Right, so I grew up in Miami in the early 70s, young child, and the Miami Dolphins sponsored Big Brothers Big Sisters. I met Larry Little, Larry Zonker, Mercury Morris, Bob Greasy. They made burgers for us, they threw the ball for us, they played with us, so they'll always be dear to my heart.
And this is a team that was undefeated in the NFL in 1972, the last undefeated team. And I don't know if you remember me telling you, they have a party every year when a team loses a game.
Well, you know what? I'm in Chicago now, so go Bears.
Beautiful. Bears fan. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furland, EDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work. Impeccable. Call the family dentist. 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. I just got back from the Black Oak, 96th and Pulaski, and I had a Black Oak cheeseburger on National Cheeseburger Day. It was beautiful. Benkowski Trivia alternate Tuesdays at 7 p.m. You want to get there. The Black Oak is quite a place to eat, drink, and play. It was a quiet third quarter. Russell Wilson and company stifled, kept inside their own 10, and as a result, nobody's scoring at all in that part of the game. The Bears are hanging on to a slim lead with Seattle. We're here late in the third quarter at Reggie's. Tell us your name and what you like about Reggie's.
My name's Kelly, and I love the music scene at Reggie's.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music. Food, have you ever eaten a meal here?
Too many meals here, yeah.
Oh, too many, huh? That's a good thing. They're also playing bingo here.
Yeah.
Tell us your favorite football team.
The Lions, or the Michigan State Spartans.
That's okay. I mean, we don't hold grudges like that. Plus, the Lions look a little off this year, so I'm not that worried.
A lot off, yeah. That's correct.
All right, tell us your name, young lady.
Lauren Quinn.
And are you originally from Michigan?
Yes, I'm also originally from Michigan, so I'm a Lions fan.
Are there any Chicago teams or players you like?
If they're not playing a Detroit team, Chicago's my second choice.
There, that's very reasonable. A lot of people are like that. What are your thoughts on Reggie's, the bar and restaurant?
I love Reggie's. We come here all the time. Bingo Monday night with Burke's, great. It's always a fun time when we come.
Yeah, what I'd like you to do is get here a little earlier and play trivia with Benkowski.
You should tell my boss to let me off of work earlier.
But also, we're not smart enough for trivia. We tried it a couple times. It didn't work out.
I'm not smart enough, and I'm hosting it. So we'll leave it right at that. It's not a measure of intelligence. It's a measure of random facts. Please, that's the definition of trivia. Random facts. So we've educated them a little bit, and you too, I hope. Come play trivia wherever you see it on the screen on this show, and realize it's not an IQ test. It's not a Mensa meeting by any means. You come in, you look around the bar, and you say, I can beat any of these blanks. And the Bears can beat any of these blanks. So fourth quarter, Mitch to Miller, and the Bears are up 2 touchdowns again. And then Russell Wilson keeps his team alive. Got to look back for that ball defender. And then finally, good night, the Prince to the house. And the Bears have this game on ice. 24-17, the final. Tell us your name and what you like about Reggie's.
My name's Carolina, and you guys have great food and great specials, drink specials. So,
all right.
It's my first time here, and I'd come back. So.
All right, come back on Monday at 6 o'clock, and you can play the trivia game, too.
All right, see you then.
Thank you. All right, let's get your friends. All right, Caroline's friend. Tell us your name and what you like about Reggie's.
Mary Lou, the rooftop. It's awesome up here.
Yeah, it's a true party room, right?
Absolutely.
And did you have a couple snacks?
Yeah, wings.
Yeah?
They're delicious.
How did you rate them?
Probably a 9. Yeah, they were delicious.
So you'll be back?
Absolutely.
All right, let's continue the reviewers. Tell us your name and what you like about the place.
My name is Maribel, and I like the rooftop setting.
Yeah, it's a huge party, isn't it?
Fun.
And the Bears won the game.
Bears? First.
What more can you ask for, really?
Nothing else.
Thank you for being on the show. All right, so with all this good attitude, we're looking for maybe some absolute final closing remarks. Let's see if we can find some closing remarks. So the closing remarks will be made by my friends who we sat with for a couple of quarters here and talked about a variety of things, but they were shooting hoops right now. Tell me your name and what you thought of the game.
My name is William Moody, and the game was good. It showed our defense was good today.
Yeah, the defense was dominant.
Yeah, it was.
Is there a particular player you kind of like on the D?
You already know, Khalil Mack. He helped everybody else.
Yeah, he makes everybody else a little better, I think.
Yep. Yeah,
it was worth the millions they spent.
Everything, yeah.
Thank you. All right. Can we talk to the lady? She don't want to talk. Well, can we? Then you just shoot. We'll show you shooting. Oh! It was. I swear to God, she made that shot. She made that shot. It was right. Everything going good. That was sweet. So on that note, we wrap things up from Reggie's, from the rooftop, where the train goes by and the lights and the flames, and it's a crazy place, ain't it, up here?
Yeah. It's my first time being on the rooftop, so.
You'll be back.
Definitely.
All right, like you said, all the people are first-timers, they'll be back. The atmosphere is fantastic, and the Bears are looking like they're going to be a winning team this year. We'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these important messages. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Ulsa, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and their fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Sock. Live Bienkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. So I got a bunch of young Cubs together 29 years ago. Dwight Smith, Jerome Walton, Mark Grace. I said, let's do an interview.
Oh, he can go.
Is that right?
He can sing, he can go, and I can manage. We're going to make lots of money.
What an interesting trio. Now, if we could turn it to the field just a little bit for a second. Talk a little bit about getting the experience you've had so far this year, because you were kind of thrown into the thick of it with some injuries. How do you feel at the major league level now?
I mean, I feel real good. I'm real happy with the success I'm having thus far at Wrigley Field and in the major leagues, but at the same time, we got a long way to go, and I'll take it day by day. I won't get too high on the highs as well as the lows, and I just try to keep it going.
Jerome, tell us what some of the veteran players in the Cubs have told you, or which ones have taken you aside and given you a little bit of a quick learning experience, because, you know, a guy like yourself needs a little bit of clues about the tough road of the major leagues, and I'm just wondering what guys have helped you out the most.
Well, Andre, Ronald, you know, I talked to all of them, even Mark here, you know, like if I needed to ask Mark something about a pitcher, something, I asked him, or Ronald or Hulk, you know, they give me the answer and tell me what to look for and what not to look for and what situations.
Having the year under your belt, Mark, what tidbit of advice, if you haven't given it to them already, would you tell these guys about that's one of the toughest things about being a rookie in the major leagues?
Oh, these guys don't need much help. They're great players, and they're gonna be even greater here real soon. They've made so many adjustments in such little time, and that's all it is. And at the big league level, you just have to adjust from at bat to at bat. You're constantly making adjustments, and these guys do it as well or better than anybody I've ever seen. I've played with them in the minor leagues, and they're not doing anything different than they did in the minor leagues. I think the game is still the same. It's just the faces are different now.
You know, it seems to me that you guys have potential to be the top of the order for many years. Jerome, first you're obviously the natural leadoff man. Tell us about enjoying that role and if it's something that you'd like to do for a long time.
Yes, I would like to lead off the rest of my career because I can steal bases, and as long as I get on base, these two guys behind me, you know, we can make something happen, and that's my thing. I like being on base where I can get something started.
And Dwight, you have a little bit more options, but what about being a number 2 kind of hitter? Do you think that's something you'd like to do, or would you rather be in one of the more power positions?
Well, you know, right now I'll play wherever Don Zimmer likes me to play, but being a number 2 hitter and having Mark Grace and Andre Dawson and Ryan Sandberg behind you, you're going to get a lot of pitches to see, and Jerome Walton in front of you, which is going to enable me to get a lot of fastball in a lot of situations because he's a base-stealing threat. I mean, it's fun, you know, but like I said, I'll do whatever I'm called upon to be.
Although Rhino usually will squeeze in somewhere in the lineup, Mark, just from watching your batting stance and seeing your average climb and stay in the top 10 in the National League for much of the year, it would seem that you might be a natural number 3 hitter, kind of like in the Keith Hernandez mold, to make a first baseman analogy. What about batting third in the lineup? Because I know a lot of times you've been pushed into this cleanup slot of late. What about being a natural number 3 kind of hitter?
Well, last year I hit in the third position, and I got accustomed to that. This year I've hit more in the 5th spot behind Andre, and when Andre's been out, I've been hitting in the 4th slot, but I really don't change anything if I'm hitting 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 8th. It really doesn't matter to me. I take the same approach as I would otherwise. I don't really go up and try to hit for power. I just try to hit the ball hard somewhere, whether it be left field or right field, and if Jerome and Dwight and Rhino keep getting on like they have been, we're going to score a lot of runs because that makes my job easy.
To wrap up, why don't we have Dwight do a little serenade for us? Pick a favorite song and say something to the Wrigley Field fans with a little music behind it, won't you?
Well, they're real good, you know. Like you said, picking up a serenaded song out of the blue is kind of hard, so I'll just hold that out and pursue that music career in the off-season. I'm here.
You got to come up with some money for Dwight to sing.
Well, not exactly, but like I say, when you put me on the spot, then it's kind of hard. But like I say, we'll just play hard and hopefully we can bring a pennant in Wrigley.
All right, we'll pick a song next time. We'll give you some sheet music and you can prepare for 3 minutes. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining us.
You've got to get to Black Oak at 96th and Pulaski for great food and drink and my trivia game. Alternate Tuesdays at 7 p.m. It's a great place in every facet. And I will see you at the Black Oak Tuesday. Lenny Q's in the Lansing Airport. Trivia, alternate Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Daily food and drink specials. Just go to the helicopter and go about 30 yards east and you're there. 194th and Burnham. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. You've got to get to the Gaslight Bar and Grill. Daily food and drink specials. Taco Tuesday, fish fry Friday. Homemade burger, soup, and salad. 5130 West 95th Street in Oak Lawn. And my trivia games coming on alternate Saturdays. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Maglio Ordonez, superb MVP candidate, some say. I talked to him at SoxFest.
If you're protecting Frank and Paul's protecting you, that gives you guys a chance for maybe 100 home runs as a group, maybe about 350 on the RBI. What do you think?
Yeah, well, you have a good point. I protect Frank, Konerko protect me. Who protect Konerko, you know?
Joe Creedy?
Wow. We'll see.
Carlos?
Yeah, they could hit it. They might do that, you know, protect Konerko. But, you know, I think we'll be okay. You know, we have a good relay line now. The key is to get first and second hitting in base. You know, if they get on base, we're going to hit even more. So we'll see. But we have, a lot of power hitter. And like you say, we might hit 100 home run. Who knows? But I think we're going to be ready and we'll see what happens.
Who struck you last year, and towards the end of last year, that might be the guys who take those first and second positions? Would D'Angelo be one of them?
D'Angelo, he did a great job last year, and he's a really good player, you know. He get on base a lot, and I don't know who's going to lead off. I think Harris or who knows. But I think whoever they put over there, they need to get on base.
And what are your thoughts about the new pitching guys, especially Colon and Koch?
Well, you mentioned Colon, Koch, and you forget about Burley. You know, we have in Garland, in Wright. You know, we're not gonna win for only 2 pitches. We need to have a lot of pitches to win games. You know, they might, if they win 20. Most of the guys, they're only going to win 40. So we need to count with the other guys, you know. And I think we have a really good pitching staff, and if we put everything together, we're going to be okay. You know, we have good relievers, we have a good pitching staff, and we'll see what happens.
Is there any part of the club that you're not sure of, or do you think you're strong in every area?
I think we're really strong in every area, you know. And we need to prove that we have a good team, you know. We have good players, but we need to play good to have a good team. So if we have a good team, we're going to win. So it's the bottom line.
If Aaron Rowand is having some health problems, could you ever slide over to center field?
I mean, I play anywhere, but I don't know if I can play like Kenny Lawson or like Rowan playing center field, you know. But if you put me over there, I'll play center field, and I'm going to try to do my best.
You've got to get to Moods Bar and Grill. Exit 19 off Interstate 94, Portage, Indiana. I do live trivia there every other Wednesday. They have great food and drink, a very fun vibe. Located in the Portage Mall, in the middle of town. You got to check out Moods. Take a little road trip to the Bar and Grill. It's only 19 minutes into Indiana. Live trivia. I'll see you there. You've been watching the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. Perfect Pitch located at 108th and Kedzie. Take your vehicles there for great repairs. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.